So split start for the first 100 metres. As we said, 32 competitors. And on the outside, the under 15, Taryn Filetti in the orange, setting the pace round the outside of the cones in the first 100 metres. So the girls will now move in to lane one. The qualification required for national championships is 11 minutes exactly for both under 15 and under 16 in this 3K. So Filetti in the red, hugging the inside nicely. Ruby Crisp from Ringwood. So the under 15 athletes setting the pace. So it is Filetti, followed by Ruby Crisp, and then Lily Gilbert. They're the breakaway pack. You can see this race now divided into two parts in the early stages as they come down to complete their first lap. So Filetti puts down a little bit of a spurt down the back straight. Conditions, judging by the flags, are pretty good for the middle distance events on the program this morning. So Filetti had a very strong XCR competition, taking out a number of medals in the individual races in XCR 16. And Crisp from Ringwood in the green comes in with an 11.34. So those two setting the pace nicely in the first stages of this 3K. They'll come down to get 6 laps to go. But the tall figure of Filetti doing all the hard work in the early stages of this race. So Filetti's posted a 10.22, well under the qualification required for national championships, and certainly looking very strong and very comfortable in the early stages of the race as they come down to get 6 laps to go. Simone Maladev from Collingwood, so the under 15 athletes setting the pace in this combined event. As we see, we head up to the scoreboard. Results are in for the women's under 18 3,000 metres. So our scoreboard here at Lakeside Stadium. Webb from Tasmania 9:55.55. Smee from Tasmania 9:55.66, and Annabelle Eastman 10:06.94 from Sandringham. So congratulations to our 2 Tasmanian visitors. I'd like to thank Susan Andrews, who is the director of the Tasmanian Institute of Sport and looks after high performance down in Tasmania, and a fellow under 20 world track and field member, represented Australia in 1988 in Sudbury in Canada. And Susan, a very accomplished sprinter and a big supporter of Athletics Victoria. So we welcome our friends from Athletics Tasmania and thank Susan Andrews and also Gabby Steele for their support of this event. But back to the 3K, Filetti now stretches out. Malandetta in second from Collingwood. So they'll come down to get 5 laps to go. Pretty good pace so far, around 10.25 or thereabouts is the estimate. Maladev in second. So good run so far from Taryn Filetti from South Bendigo, and Tia Chitty from Western Australia is leading the under 16 competition. My apologies. You can see now the field stretched over 100 metres, but Filetti is setting the pace on her own. She's done the hard work for the first part of this race. She'll easily pick up another qualifier for national championships, but she'll also set the time with a strong performance here today and tell the rest of Australia that she's after a medal at the national championships. But Filetti will come down to get 4 laps to go. Around 4:45 is the estimate. In second is Simone Maladev from Collingwood. She's on the inside in the white and black. And then Tia Chitty from Western Australia just starting to move forward. Tia's leading the under 16 competition. So Folletti now picks up the pace. She certainly showed her dominance in this race. You can see how comfortable she's running at the moment. She moves very well. As we mentioned, she had a great cross-country season representing the Bendigo region. So Maladare maintaining second spot from Collingwood. And I think it's Tia Chitty from Western Australia in third, but out in front, the under-15 athlete. Good run from Taryn Folletti, athlete number 455. 10.22 was her qualification time. Coming into the state championships this weekend, she'll come down to get 3 laps to go. Very comfortable first half of this race. She's looking nice and relaxed, head in a very good position. She's keeping a great pace at the moment. Maladare from Collingwood in second. And then back to the under-16 competition. Tia Chitty from Western Australia. A big hello out to CEO Wayne Loxley and his team, Steve Singemore from Athletics Western Australia. And we do welcome all of our interstate athletes and thank you for your support of the Victorian State Championships here this weekend. But back to the action, Folletti. Maladare starting to move forward in the back half of the race. Tia Chitty looking comfortable from WA, who's leading the under-16 competition. But Folletti, she's getting stronger and stronger in the back half of this race. Certainly an accomplished middle distance athlete. Been dominant in this 3K. There you go. So Folletti comes down to get 2 laps to go. Our apologies, we've just had some technical issues with our PA system, now back online. So 7.32 with 800 to go. Maladare in second from Collingwood. Ola Evans from South Melbourne. And then Yasmin Hayes in the under-16 competition, now putting herself into a great spot with 2 laps to go. So Maladare, good run from her so far on the 3K. Simone Maladare in second. Just updating the numbers, we've got Ola Evans from South Melbourne currently in third, and then Yasmin Hayes from South Bendigo in the under-16 competition, Tia Chitty in second. But Folletti's going to come down with 1 lap to go, around 8.52. She'll come back in around 65, 70, probably 70, so well under the 11 minutes required. Good run from Simone Maladare from Collingwood in second. Crosses around 9.05, 9.06 with 400 metres to run, and then leading the under-16, Yasmin Hayes from South Bendigo. Good job from her. Ola Evans from South Melbourne in the red and white strip, but out in front. 200 metres to go. Folletti striding out. She's picked up a pace in this final lap of the women's 3K. Certainly a great effort. As we mentioned, she had an exceptional cross-country season. And her performance today has been exemplary. So 150 to go. 10.22 was her seed time according to her entry, but big round of applause for Taryn Folletti from South Bendigo. She'll move out into lane 3 and she'll take the gold medal in the under 15 women's 3K. Simone Maladier just entering the home straight from Collingwood. But a good run from Taryn Folletti from South Bendigo. I can see a smile on her face. Well deserved. She'll cross the line well and truly under her 10.22. Unofficially 10.12.11. Maladier in second from Collingwood. Has a look over her shoulder, but she secured the silver medal and also performed very well here at Lakeside Stadium. So 10.25 approximately. And the fast finishing Yasmin Hayes from South Bendigo will take out the under 16 competition gold medal for Yasmin. Congratulations, Ruby. Dixon from Yarra Rangers second. Fight for third. Rachel Jennings from Wellington will take the bronze medal. And Ola Evans from South Melbourne will take the bronze, unofficially of course, in the under 15 women's competition.